this is my vlog for the 20th of August. It's Sunday, 8:16 a.m. I got paid yesterday. I got a new roommate. So as soon as the money clears, I guess I said 2 or 3 days on Venmo, I can then pay my taxes, so that's cool. And then I'm gonna contact my mom to see if they can bring over like paperwork or something. They said they're gonna give me an apartment. I guess the rules change. I don't have to pay my brother's rent. I guess. I don't know. They're not communicating with me, but in exchange for having to pay their bills. Anyway, yeah, I've been up for like 26 hours because I got up at 6 yesterday because I slept. The video I did yesterday, I didn't yawn even one time because I just got up from sleeping. That was pretty cool. And I was diurnalized yesterday. Fell asleep at like midnight and got up at like 6. And I've been up ever since. It's 8 now, 8:17. So I just had 700 megabytes of energy drink. 700 milligrams, 344 per can, $1.26, 364. That's pretty cool, 264. So I don't know, I might crash in a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I did manage to get caught up. I got a little bit behind, and I managed to finish, this big one, and like, it took forever because yesterday I had to do half of the big one after I got up. I was only half done. So I had to finish that, and then I had to do the next one. The next one, like when I did my video yesterday, I forgot, I didn't notice, but I had accidentally gotten ahead on the next one. That's what made me take longer to do the other one, but because I got ahead, it helped me get through. So I finished the other one, number 9. I'll show you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I finished that one. And now I'm working on this one here. So I barely kind of just started it, really. Whoops, that zoomed in really quick, really fast, didn't it? This one here, just kind of started it. Yeah, but that's the head that I did yesterday. This is just what I started today, so getting ahead. Anyway, yeah, I was kind of listening to music in silence yesterday. I think I'll look into switching gears after the roommate comes in, pay the taxes and whatever, paperwork, and clean up the house some. I'll have to before the roommate comes tomorrow at like 2 in the afternoon. And I guess take a day off, get a day behind on this, and then get that squared away, get the headache off, and then, get going on this again for the second push, I'm on number 9 out of 48 in total, so I guess what 48 divided by 9? 18, 27, 36, 45. So am I only a fifth of the way there? Less than a fifth and a half, almost a sixth. Oh God. Huh. Yeah, so 48 minus 9 is 39. So 39 more days if I do one a day. So 40 more days because I'll at least fall behind on one. That's a lot of, I'll start listening to books pretty soon. But I mean, this thing is really cool. Like once it's at 3D, because like that's just a taste of what it'll look like. It'll be in 3D and then it goes across the whole way, and there's just a gazillion ways to illustrate 160,000. So visualizing numbers of things is an essential component to understanding things, and I don't think people talk about that enough. And one example is I don't have examples of big numbers like this, so it's worth it, even though it's a lot of time. Yeah, I think it'll be like a couple of decades before they figure out how to like batch edit big stuff on like that on Google Earth. I did see some. There's this program called SketchUp. And you might be able to do stuff like that, but the problem is it's uses different. It's not the polygon or the circle tool, and it just, if you're gonna try to do that many people, that stuff, it just takes too much space. So I think the best way to do it, the heavy big stuff, is with these things, and it'll last the longest. Anyway, um, so yeah, yesterday, along with silence and a little bit of music, I was watching some UFC fights because I don't do that usually. Now it's kind of fun to just kind of like follow the crumbs of all the different stories and stuff. Interesting sport. But today, I don't know. Smoke a lot of weed and start by listening to music right now. And, you know, yesterday there was a lot of silence. And so the goal is to finish that one that I just showed by tomorrow morning. I'm just going to work all day. And that's the smaller one, so maybe I can. And then if I do, I'm keeping up one a day so far. And I'll just work, and then I'll, like, I guess tomorrow morning or whenever, I'll fall asleep and I'll make sure to get up and be fresh for whenever the roommate comes. I'll be clean before then. So anyways, that's what I'm up to. I think I'm going to get on also on Audible. I haven't had a chance to even get on there to see what I could use my new credit on. And I'm kind of behind. There are a couple of books I need to finish. So anyways, that's enough talking. Tomorrow, hopefully, yeah, it'll be during the day, and I'll be saying, yeah, how I finished this one. And I'll show it, how they're growing. And we will eventually get there. Oh, and color it, which is going to be interesting. And then finally, in like November, the beginning of November, if I'm lucky, probably mid-November, is when I'll finally be done with the coloring and everything and be able to move on with my website, with the surface level stuff again. But I would have gotten this thing out of the way. I remember when I first did the 40,000, I was looking at 160. I was like, oh my God, when am I going to finish that 160? I don't think I'm going to. Like, I think I bit off more than I can chew, and now I'm doing it. So it's pretty cool. Perfect situation. Anyways, that's enough talking. Talk to you tomorrow.